Alright, so in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to create an activity in Smart Notebook as well as hyperlink to other slides in your Smart Notebook lessons. So for example, if I have this question on the screen and I'm asking my students how many planes are there on the screen. Okay, so this is be a simple counting exercise. So you can see there are 5 planes on the screen. So if I wanted my students to have this like a activity or a multiple choice question, so the answer choice would be 4, 5, or 6. So we know that the correct answer is 5. So if I wanted to turn this into an activity, I could make this box that I have here on the right side of the screen be an activity area where it would accept the correct answer and then reject the 2 incorrect answers. So to do this, you need to go into the Activity Builder feature in Smart Notebook. To do this, you need to find the blue puzzle piece icon, either along the side or along the top. If you click the Activity Builder button, the puzzle piece, and then click the object that you want to turn into an activity area, once you click it, you will see that it brings up an edit button along the left side and the toolbar. Once you hit edit, it now brings up an accept box and a reject box. So if we know the correct answer is 5, so this is a simple drag and drop exercise. So drag the number 5 into the accept box, and then 4 and 6 into the reject box. So now you can see that this box over here is set to accept the number 5 and then reject the numbers 4 and 6 because those are the incorrect answers. By default, in Smart Notebook, when you do an activity area, it sets an animation of the answer to fade out. So odds are you probably don't want this to happen. So if you change this setting to either snap to center or none, I usually tend to just do none. That way it doesn't do anything to it and it'll accept the answers. And then when it rejects them, it bounces them back to the most recent location that the object was on the screen. So once you hit done, and then go back into your Smart Notebook page, if I were to drag in the number 5, it will accept it. If I try and put the numbers 4 or 6, they get bounced back to where they were. Okay. In addition to using the accept reject activity for taking text to like a box or another object, you can also use it for taking pictures and objects and turning a word into an accept reject area as well. So to do this, you would go back into your Activity Builder window, so the puzzle piece, and select the word. In this case, it's the word mammals, because in this activity we would want our students to identify which of these animals are mammals. So I would select the word, so mammals, and hit edit. So this is a simple accept reject again, so we know that the dog and the bear are mammals, and the bird and the alligator are not mammals. And then once we have our 4 animals in their respective boxes, we go ahead and hit done. And then for these, if I were to drag the cardinal up, it gets rejected. And then in this case, the difference between this and the last time is when I drag the dog up and let it go, it disappears. And if I drag the bear up, it disappears. And the alligator gets bounced back. So this is how we know that we can use pictures to words in addition to text to objects. Now to hyperlink in Smart Notebook. Let's say I've got these 3 pages and I have a blank page in between 2 pages that have content on them. Let's say I want to link directly from page 1 to page 3. You can do this with either text or objects, it doesn't matter, it works the exact same way. So I brought this little thumbs up, so if the student answers the question correctly and they want to move on to the next question or the next slide that I want them to link to, you can actually right click on any object and then hit link. Once you click link, you can actually use link this to like a web page or another file, but we're going to do page in this file. And then if I want it to link to page 3, you'll see a little preview window of the page that you're going to want it to go to. you'll want to launch by clicking. You will want to change this from corner icon to object, so that way anywhere they click on the thumbs up icon will link them to page 3. Once you have selected page 3, click launch by clicking object. You can hit OK. So now once you come back onto your page, see how this turns into a little, like if you were to click like a hyperlink on a web page. Once you click this, it linked me to the 3rd page of my lesson. So this is how you create an activity in Smart Notebook using the Activity Builder feature, as well as hyperlink between pages in a Smart Notebook lesson.